You're listening to Love Advice with Leanne. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Leanne. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Why, in your professional opinion, do you never take my calls off the air?
Is this Carl?
Yep, it's Carl. I mean, we had a few dates. Everything was great. I thought,
Well, you know, when you switch to Geico, you could save a lot of money on car insurance.
Okay, awesome.
You should call them.
I will.
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio in high fidelity.
Goldilocks Productions presents the Butterfly Medium Show with Ivana. Ivana, the Butterfly Medium, is a world-renowned psychic medium. She is a third or fourth generation psychic medium since her family immigrated from Italy. Ivana has a magical gift that will turn a skeptic into a believer. The Butterfly Medium has been giving healing messages from loved ones on the other side for over 2 decades. Ivana started feeling ghosts and spirit around her since her mom's passing, only 3 days after Ivana's 5th birthday. Her mom has communicated with her through the Monarch ButterFlies since the young age of 7 years. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard if you would like to speak with Ivana. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. Again, that's 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to get on air with Ivana to ask her or her special guest a question. Enjoy this magical and healing show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my show. This is Ivana Figueredo, the Butterfly Medium, world-renowned psychic medium. And I'm here, as always, to give you messages from the other side. Thank you, and welcome to my show. I'm so proud to be here, and I'm so excited to be here for you today, and I'll tell you why. Because, as always, there's going to be an amazing show. We have Spirit who wants to connect with some of you. I would like to first and foremost thank our Goldilocks production producer, Tiffany Whitesage. Thank you so very much, Tiffany, for giving us this beautiful opportunity to be able to connect with the world. And I'm so very blessed to be here, so thank you so very much. For those of you that do not know me, I am a world-renowned psychic medium, and I'm always here to give you messages from the other side. Where is the other side? Spirit heaven. I like to call it spirit heaven. So when our loved ones pass away, they go to, where do they go? They say they go to heaven. They say their spirit, their soul leaves their body. Their spirit is always with us, but their soul leaves their body. So I like to call it spirit heaven. And when I connect with spirit, what I do mainly is I give whatever messages I receive from the other side. So as a psychic medium, that allows me to be able to tap into a higher level, to a higher realm, to a higher energy and vibration. And that's the way mediums work with spirit. We feel vibration, we feel energy. We're able to communicate with spirit because they have chosen us to communicate with them. So we are the messenger. We are the middleman. So as always, I always say, don't shoot the messenger. I don't sugarcoat things for people. I tell it like it is. It's whatever spirit shows me. They're here to validate that they're with you each and every day. Before we go on into the show, I'd like to just make a few quick announcements. As always, thank you for joining me on Thursdays here on the Goldilocks production show, the Butterfly Medium Show. I am your host, Ivana Figueredo, world-renowned psychic medium. Also, if you have not visited my Facebook page, please do so. At the Butterfly Medium, or add me at Ivana Figueredo. It's a very tough last name to spell. If you go to the Butterfly Medium, I'm sure you will find my name somewhere in there, and then click on it, add me as a friend. Also, please like my page and share it. Share it with your family as well, so they could hear about the Butterfly Medium. What's been happening is lots of healing, and I'm here to share this healing with everybody, with each and every one of you, as quickly as I can, as much as I can around the world. Of course, each show, not everybody is guaranteed a reading. And any show that I do, nobody is ever guaranteed a reading unless they are smaller private groups and out of our home. Also, May the 2nd, I wanted to talk about the London show. We are here in London, Ontario, in Canada, and we will be at the Best Western Lamplighter Inn on Wellington on Tuesday, May the 2nd for our show. If you need more details, tickets are still available. You can also purchase them at the door. So please message us privately, or you can also visit my website at thebutterflymedium.com, where you can email us privately through there as well. I do, of course, and always take private appointments, and I do offer readings in person in our London home here in Canada. And I also offer them through Skype for those of you who are in different parts of the world, as I do give readings in different parts of the world. So through Skype, FaceTime, we can also do phone, and we can also do Facebook Messenger video. That option is available now. I don't ever remember this option being available, but it's there now, so it's a great feature. So anybody who ever wants to book a reading, please call me or please message me on Facebook or email us, and we will be able to set you up with an appointment. So why don't we get started real quick? What I always like to do first is, of course, and always, I like to burn a little bit of sage. So I'm going to be doing that as I speak. And what we could do is we can take our very first caller, caller number 408. Hello, caller 408. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hello, Ivana. My name is Ashley, and I'm calling from California.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Ashley. So whereabouts in California are you calling from?
The Bay Area.
Oh, very nice. Wonderful. One day, my dream is to see California, and I can't wait to be there. So why don't we get started? What can I do for you? Do you have a question for me, or was there something different that you wanted to ask, or did you want me to connect with a loved one?
Well, I have a question for you.
Sure.
And my question is based on relationship.
Okay.
I'm currently single, and somebody from the past came back into my experience, and I kind of felt that intuitively would happen. I have a lot of inner guidance about it, and I feel pretty clear, but I would love some more maybe input, guidance from my guides, my angels, anything that they feel would benefit me as I move forward, as I proceed in my life right now.
And in this relationship or possible relationship.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. Actually, when you started talking about relationships, the first thing that I heard was single. I thought that they were saying single mom. It could very well.
I am.
It could very well be that you are a single mother. Okay, and also that they're showing that you are single as well. So it's that energy that they're making me feel. And as I mention every week, and thank you, by the way, for listening to the show and for coming on to the show and being here to ask a question. So one of the first things I would like to say is I'm almost kind of on the fence about this relationship, but it's not me, it's spirit. This is just the way they make me feel. This is what they make me feel based around your relationship with this person. I'm almost seeing the name Mike or something with the letter M or sounds like M, or the letter K, which is also very strong in that name. So I don't know if that makes sense. It may not be him. Spirit could be showing me themselves, maybe, someone that's in spirit. I almost feel like there's a father figure in spirit for you. And of course, father could be father-in-law, could be grandfather, great-grandfather, maybe a stepdad, I don't know. But I'm feeling a male energy that I'm connected with in spirit. And this person is showing me the name Mike or something with the letter M or the letter K, which is very strong in a name. Does this make any sense to you at all?
Maybe it might, in like later on, it might make sense.
Okay.
Right now, I'm
all
not
right.
too sure.
Okay, and that's okay. And sometimes what happens is it doesn't make sense to the person right now, right at the time of the reading, because maybe you're nervous or you can't think of who it is, or maybe you've forgotten who this is. But tomorrow or tonight, it may come to you, and then you'll have one of those epiphanies, like, okay, I think I understand what she's talking about. That seems to happen an awful lot as well. Now, the cards that I'm getting for you is changing your mind. I think you're kind of leaping with the fact of you want to go, but you don't want to go. You keep going back and forth almost like a yo-yo. They're saying you have the support from everybody, but there's lack of support somewhere, and I don't know where it is. It could be this person, for instance. And also they're saying you're stronger than you know. So basically what they're saying to you is you sort of need to make that decision on your own. Is this where I want to be in the future, 10 years from now? Do I want to be with him? Can I live with all these issues or whatever the case may be, that they're asking you to weigh out your pros and cons, and whatever outweighs what, then you can base that decision on that as well. Sometimes, that's the best way that people can make a decision, because you have to understand, maybe religion might be a factor, how many children you want. Maybe he doesn't want any. Maybe, you want to travel and he doesn't, or maybe he has children and you don't, or vice versa. And, can you live together? Do you know what I mean? So they're saying you have this support from spirit and from people around you, but there's also support missing somewhere. I don't know who the support is that they're referring to. And they're also saying you really need to make a decision, because they're saying you keep changing your mind. It's back and forth, back and forth. But it's because something in the pit of your stomach, there's a tiny little piece that's saying to you, maybe it's not a right fit. Maybe this is not what I want. I'm afraid, but you're also afraid of being alone. What if this is the last person I meet? What if I can't meet anybody? And maybe this is what you're thinking in your head, and that's why you're tossing and turning with the idea of yes or no. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I feel like
but there's something in the pit of your stomach that you're questioning about this relationship, and whatever that is you need to really look deep into that situation or that issue. Maybe it's something that bothers you, whatever the case may be. Look deep into that. Is it something you could live with the rest of your life? Whatever that is. If he works, 100 hours a week, can you live with someone who works 100 hours a week? Could you be married to someone who works that many hours, and you're going to be a single mom once again anyway? Do you know what I mean? So this is what does he travel for work?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, because I'm getting that there's a lot of travel for work. And if that's an issue for you right now, and he's a workaholic, you're not going to change a workaholic.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an issue or if I'm just, like you said, discerning whether or not that's what I want. Well,
you're cutting out. You're cutting.
Oh, hi. Can you hear me?
Sort of. It almost sounds like you're underwater.
Hold on one second.
But that's okay. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah, what I was saying was I think I'm just discerning whether or not that's something that I would want to be a part of, or if that's even a possibility for there to be that kind of travel for myself, or if I would need to be more stable, more grounded, more rooted. But yeah, I think like you said, I'm just kind of going through back and forth, kind of considering what that would look like.
Right. You're teeter-tottering. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'll give you some personal advice. Jim, my fiance, I always refer to him as my husband. He is really my husband, I guess, in a sense. He never used to work away, and now he does. And it was one of those things where, could I live with him being away 2 weeks at a time? And there was a lot of pros to that, and there were a lot of cons to that. But it ended up that, yes, he did take the job, and yes, he did go. And you know what? It actually works out great because he loves it up there. It's something that he's been experiencing, which is an amazing experience for him. And, you know, every time he comes home, it's like, you know, we haven't seen him in a year. It's just so exciting. It's an exciting time. And the flames are still there. You know what I mean? So, and the kids are always very exciting again. So it is exciting, but also you have to take into consideration, are there very young children that, you know, like newborns that you might need your husband home for?
No, my son is 6 now, so.
Yes, and you know, that should be doable for you. What I'm saying is, if you get married, decide to have more children, I mean, that's up to you. That's down the road. But it could go both ways.
Right.
You know, does he, when he travels for work, does he stay overnight a week at a time or a few nights at a time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he travels across the states, so he's definitely gone for like a month maybe.
Oh, yeah.
And then back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I couldn't do, I don't think. I don't think I could do quite a month. And everybody's different. I have a friend who, her husband would go 3 months at a time, maybe even longer. And some people could deal with it and some people can't. It's really, and if you've talked about it, and he's not going to change that, then I highly suggest or recommend that you don't go forth with it, because it won't change when you get married.
Yeah, no, definitely. I hear that for sure. Okay, but I do really appreciate his friendship, and I think that he has a lot to help with when it comes to my projects personally and my career, and I feel that there is a good connection, and you know, and I'm just trying to leave it there for now, and more clarity to come.
Right, and sometimes that works for people, and sometimes it doesn't work for people. It depends on the relationship you have. You know, if it just becomes a friend with benefits, if that's what you're both looking for, then great, so be it. Why not? Have fun. If you're looking for more, and then the problem is women get attached very easily. So if that starts to happen and you fall in love and that's not what he wants, then you're going to get hurt. That's a whole new can of worms that we're opening up, which would be another reading altogether. So I don't want to get into that. But that's fine. Go with what your heart desires and do what you feel is best for you and your child.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Ivana. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for listening to my show, and I hope that you're here on Thursdays. And also, I forgot to mention my big thing, Facebook Live. If you guys don't watch my Facebook Live shows on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, please do so, because they are absolutely fabulous. So are you on Facebook at all, Ashley?
Yes, I am.
Oh, good. So add me on Facebook if you haven't already, and like and share my page. And on Monday nights, be prepared to get a notification that I'm on live. So what I do is I offer free live readings on Facebook. And
oh, awesome.
And I basically just go with whatever Spirit asks me to do. So I will choose out of the audience. Sometimes we have 200 people viewing. Sometimes we have 300 people, but we've had thousands and thousands of viewers. So I do highly recommend that you watch one of my shows.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I will for sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, listen, take care. Have a beautiful day, and hopefully we'll someday meet or chat again.
Yes, you too. Thank you, Ivana.
Keep us posted. Keep us posted. You're welcome.
I will. Bye.
All righty. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. All righty. Well, thank you so very much to Ashley for that call and that question. We do have another caller here just waiting. It is caller 805. Hello, caller 805. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, my name is Steven, and I'm calling from California.
I knew you were going to be a male. I don't know why, but I thought my next caller is a male. I just felt the energy. That is awesome. Now, Stephen, hello, Stephen. Do you spell your name with a V or a PH?
V.
With a V? Okay, wonderful. Just how I spelled it. Thank you very much. And whereabouts in California are you from, Stephen?
I'm in Ventura.
Oh, nice. Okay. And how's the weather in Ventura right now?
Oh, it's absolutely, the sun is heating up, and it is absolutely fantastic.
Okay, well, now I'm jealous. I think I'm just going to hang up right now and take a flight down there, because here it is yucky, it's cold, and it's raining, and we're in Canada, and the weather is just so unpredictable here. But we're ready.
Yeah,
we're definitely ready for spring. So
it'll be 70. It'll be 75 today.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you for sharing that. Jim, I think we need to go to California sooner than we expect. Someday you'll see me in California, I'm sure. I would love to visit California someday, and I'm sure one day when we start our tour, someday, somewhere, I'm sure we will make it to the U.S., and one of the places I'd certainly love to see is California. So thank you for calling from California, Stephen. And what can I do for you today? Is there a question that you have or a connection you wanted to make?
There is. I do have a question. I'm living with roommates, and I'm going to be launching a business and things like that, and I'm really going to need my own space. And I was kind of wondering if you kind of see like just a lateral move here in the general area. I haven't lived in California long, so I'm also open to, LA, Orange County. My business partner lives just north of Malibu, so I mean that could be, beneficial in regards to meeting and so forth. So I'm just kind of open in that sense, but I definitely, kind of what you see around my own place.
Okay, sounds good. Well, before you started to spill the beans as to what your question was and started to describe to me what it is that you're in need of right now, one of the things that I wrote down in my book is big surprises for you. So as soon as you started talking, someone in spirit, I almost feel like it's your grandmother. I started to feel from an elderly female who's in spirit, and she's making me feel that there are big, big surprises coming for you. So big surprises coming your way. I did see you having a lateral move on your own, where you're going to be living maybe on your own or maybe with one other person, or you're going to be sharing, but I almost feel like it's a house and a business. So you live in your business, your house is in your business as well, where you have like a storefront or an office front, but upstairs are the bedrooms, and that's where you live. So this is what I started feeling and what I started to see. And one of the things I'm seeing for you is very strongly. So I wrote down LA and I wrote down Malibu, as you said, those cities, and Malibu and LA are coming very strongly to me for you. So I'm feeling that there's a strong connection to Malibu and also to LA, where you would be very successful in either place. But I strongly feel Malibu, is a great place. You said you have a friend that's in Malibu right now?
Well, my business partner, and again, it's going to be I'll be doing it from home, so it's sales and things like that. So I'll be working from home. He just lives just north of Malibu in Calabasas.
Okay. So, and that's why I guess when I saw that you're living in your business, right? Your office is in your home is in your office, right? So this is exactly what they show me. You're just validating that as well. So that's good. So yes, this is kind of the area or the space that I see you in, and I'm feeling Malibu is a very strong connection for you. Maybe it's because you have your partner north of there. Maybe it's easier for you, like you said, to travel to. But I almost feel like, how far is Malibu from LA? Do you know?
I mean, it's just on the outskirts. So maybe, depending on what part of LA, depending on traffic, half hour to an hour.
Okay. And that's what I was going to say, about half hour. So I would say what they're showing me is, yes, there's a very, very strong possibility you might end up in Malibu. but you could also have clients or accounts in LA as well. So this is why I was asking what the, how far of a distance it is. And I don't know California really all that well, the smaller parts or even the larger parts, but the distances. So they showed me about 30 minutes. So I think what might happen is you might end up in Malibu, but you also might be traveling back and forth from LA to Malibu. But I think you're going to be residing in Malibu eventually. And there's some big change happening in June or July. So I don't know if it's you get the first big account or you open your business then or something launches then. Are you also writing a book or something or either like a training manual or you're writing a book like a memoir? But what's with writing a book or something to do with the book that's very important to this?
Wow. Not necessarily with this, but I mean, I've done my own development in regards to, and developing mediumship and psychic stuff and whatnot, kind of like in the background. And during that development, obviously you give others, you do practice readings and stuff like that with friends and so forth. And that's come up a lot for me. I don't know. I was getting D's in English, and my dad kept threatening me that if you get another D in English, you're not going to play baseball. And guess what? I got another D in English, and I still play baseball. So I mean, I get that book thing a lot, and it's just really interesting. And I'm just like, I'm not quite sure.
That is crazy. That's weird. Well, there's something to do with book or show or training. You don't have a cooking show, do you? Or you love cooking and you're looking through a recipe book all the time?
No, but it's kind of interesting. I'm connected with a chef, and we're trying to I'm trying to motivate him to put a business plan together because my business partner has a lot of wealthy friends. And we're looking to launch a new concept for a restaurant.
Okay, so guess what? This is exactly what Spirit is showing me. I don't know if you've ever heard my shows before, but I always say Spirit connects to me like a game of charades. They'll show me certain things, and what they showed me was a cooking show or something with the book, like you're writing a book or a training manual or recipe book or whatever it is. So this is their way of saying, the chef, right? So what they're talking to you about is this exactly what you're referring to, this business plan. So I feel that maybe what they're showing you is, yes, this is a great idea. This is a great plan. And lots of it is going to come to fruition. Lots of goodness is going to come out of this. Maybe this is a big surprise for you. Maybe it's, has to do with all of this. But I do feel that there's a lot that's going to be happening for you in the next 3 to 9 months.
Awesome, because I'm looking forward not to having to wait tables.
Oh, good. Oh, and there you go. Another thing. So, and another thing there with the cooking or the chef or the cooking show, you're a waiter, so you work in a restaurant. Is that true?
Yeah, I do really well at it, so it helps to pay the bills while I'm working on the other stuff.
Yes, of course. And so this is also what they could be referring to is what you're doing. You're waiting tables. You're in a restaurant. Do you know what I mean? So they could be showing me all of this. It's almost like two messages in one, right? And they're just making me feel that there's a lot of positive to whatever it is that you're putting together. And within the next 3 to 9 months, you're going to see a lot of changes. And I do feel there's going to be a very quick move to Malibu. Where did you say you are now? Ventura. And how far is Ventura from Malibu?
About like a half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay, so again, it's doable. It's not that far. You're okay. But I do feel something. Where does the chef live?
He lives here he's a chef of a restaurant in Ventura and lives in Ventura.
And lives in Ventura. Okay, so he's not the Malibu person. Okay, but that's fine. But I feel something is going to be happening in Malibu for you with the strong connection to LA.
Okay, and I'm wondering if that's the sales element with the other business partner.
So the business plan is with the chef for this business that you want to
Yeah, so that's secondary. So I have a business partner who's high-end real estate, and we're both from we grew up a half hour from one another in the Midwest, and connected out here. And so we're launching a separate project because he also ultimately wants to get out of real estate. So he has extremely wealthy friends who would possibly might be interested in investing in a restaurant. So we would take this restaurant concept and with who has an amazing background, and then present it to some of his investor friends.
So do you hear what you're saying? So a restaurant is what this business plan is, and here I'm talking about a cooking show. So this is exactly what Spirit is clearly showing you, is about all of this. It's all related to this. And they could have told me gardening, or they could have told me something else, right?
Right.
This is right. This is the way they showed it to me. So I feel that it is favorable for you. I feel it's going to happen, but again, I strongly feel the Malibu for you. So if these are two options and you have to choose one, I'm feeling the Malibu connection very strongly. And if you do ever, or not if you do, when you have your restaurant, please call us and let us know. Let us know where you're at, so if we're ever in California, we can come and say hello.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, listen, good luck on your venture, and I'm sending you many blessings and all the best. And I always tell everybody, keep us posted. Let us know. And I'm not going to remember your story 3 months from now, or maybe even a week from now. But it's okay. But keep us posted and let us know.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a great day. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Well, thank you so very much, Stephen. That was a great call. Let's take our next caller. Caller number 305. Hello, caller 305. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, my name is Maria, and I am calling from Miami, Florida. Another sunny place.
Hello, Maria. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you.
I'm very well. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, and thank you for calling into my show. How did you hear about my show?
This is the first time I call, and when I looked up Blog Talk Radio, it popped your show up. So.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So where were you looking that up? Just on the internet?
Yes.
Wow. So maybe this show is trending right now. I hope that's the case. You can let everybody in Miami, Florida know about Ivana, the butterfly medium. Now, I have to ask you, habla español, ¿sí?
Sí, yes.
Sí. So I'm just asking Maria if she speaks Spanish. I speak Italian. Yo hablo italiana. Yo estoy italiana. Pero yo hablo un poquito español.
Yeah, I understand Italian is very similar to Spanish.
Oh, wow, that's right. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So Italian is very similar, and I love the Spanish language. It's beautiful. So thank you for calling in, Maria. And what can I help you with today? Do you have a question for me, or would you like to connect with someone in spirit?
Well, I was really calling regarding like my love life and any message that you can tell me, because I would like to get married and nothing's happening.
Just give me a moment. Currently you're single, is this true?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't feel that there's a spouse next to you or in your life or around you right now. Yes, they're showing me, of course, there is an ex-spouse, someone from the past, whether it was a boyfriend, fiance, husband, friend, lover, whatever. They're showing me he's from the past, but they're showing me that you're lucky that this is over. That one is over, because that's not where you belong. Okay. And I just got the very first card for you is end of an era. So what's happening right now? Is your mama in spirit?
No, she is here. My mother is here.
Okay.
My
and
grandmother
what
is
about
in spirit.
grandmother? Pardon?
My grandmothers are in spirit.
Yes. Okay. So la abuela, right? So this is
Yes.
this is what they're showing me is like a mother figure who's coming through for you, but it's your grandmother. So mother, if I say mother, it could be your grandmother, great grandmother, mother-in-law, stepmom, anybody who could have acted like a mother to you. Okay. So what they're saying to you right now, Maria, is right now you're at the end of an era. This is where you're supposed to be right now, because there's going to be a little more learning. I don't know why. I don't know why they're saying this. There's going to be a little more learning, maybe a little more lessons in life. I don't know why. I don't know why they're saying this. And they're also saying that you're currently opening up to your religion or spirituality. Is this true?
Yes, well, I've always been very spiritual. I'm not a religious person. But I've always been very, very spiritual.
Yes, and this is exactly what they're talking about. So it's either your religion or your spiritual. So what's happening is your spiritualism is opening up even more. But they're also telling me that the reason why your spiritualism is opening up more is also because you as well, you're almost like an intuitive. You have very strong feelings and judgments about people that you know, or, you can be with someone for 5 minutes and know whether you like this person or not. There's something more that's within you that you're able to, I don't know if you see spirit, or if you can connect to spirit, or you have, you're always finding things and you think this is spirit. I feel they're trying to connect with you. And I feel this is why your spiritualism is opening up more. And there's going to be much, much more for you on the horizon. But they're also saying right now you're at the end of that era. You're in healing. You're in time out, like time for yourself in a sense. Not time out because you're a bad girl, but time out of a relationship. You need to maybe just learn more a little bit about yourself and spiritualism. This is what they're saying. This is what they show. But they're saying, be true to you. Be true to yourself. And also get some rest at the same time. Maybe you're not resting as well because your mind is always go, 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 go. You have too much to think about. And you think, yes, my clock is ticking. I feel lonely. I'm by myself. But it's okay. It's okay to be by yourself. When I was by myself for 5 years, I thought to myself, you know what? It is lonely, but I'm very content. I'm very happy being alone. I did it on my own. I raised my children all by myself. And you know what? It is, and I always said, I am not closed to receiving a relationship. I am open to receiving a relationship, but I am not looking. If God brings me someone in a relationship, someone for a relationship, then I will be open to that relationship. And that's exactly what happened to me. And this is what they're showing for you as well. This is what they're showing for you as well. Is right now is time for you.
Wow. Well, let me tell you, you're very accurate in everything you have said. I am like amazed. I am like in shock. You're very, very accurate in everything you have said. Yes, I have a connection to spirit, and spirit does talk to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they're also connecting with you, and they're showing you inside, Maria, this is your time right now. You're at the end of an era. Maybe it's time for healing. Maybe it's time for more spiritualism, more opening up to the other realm or to another vibration. And then you can open up to receive a relationship. Don't go looking for it anymore. Just stay open and say to God or to, just the universe, I am open to receive a relationship, universe, whenever, or spirit, whenever you're ready to provide. And write down what it is that you're looking for. Are you looking for a man who's hardworking, who has dark hair, who has blue eyes, who has long legs, who has 2 children, a boy and a girl? And ask for what it is that you desire. Write it down and send it to the universe. Just release it to them and say, universe, this is my request. And then just leave it. Yeah, and then just leave it. So, and if it hasn't happened for you, don't worry. It's not meant to happen right now. It will happen when the universe has prepared that person for you. It took them 5 years to prepare Jim for me.
Wow, this is year number 4 for me. So Yeah.
They had to make him perfect for me because I'm a perfectionist. So, and he is perfect for me. For me, he's perfect. You know. So, and this is what I say this to everybody. If you're not in a relationship, don't force a door that's closed to open because it won't work. So if you keep on forcing, like meeting somebody and going on dating sites and dates, and you find that nobody is the right person for you, it just means right now is not the time. Stop trying to force it to open. It will happen, and it will be the perfect person for you when it's meant to happen. It may not be the next person. It might be another person after that. I don't know. But I don't feel that. I feel the next person is going to be a pretty darn good person for you. And also by then you'll have learned more. You'll have more wisdom from learning about your spiritualism and your spirituality. And then what will happen is you'll find the person that's meant for you, the person that balances you. Meditate on it. Put this person in your dreams. Have a vision of this person.
Okay, I will.
The universe and God and spirit, they're very, very powerful.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your words. Thank you. I do appreciate you taking the time to help me. I mean, I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Are we Facebook friends at all? Do you ever watch my Facebook live shows on Monday night, Maria?
No, but I will now. I had no idea. I never met you. It just popped up. Sometimes it works in mysterious ways.
Well, listen, if you have Facebook, please, whatever you do, go to the ButterFly Medium page, like my page and share the page, and then look for Ivana Figueredo and click on my name and add me as a friend. On Monday nights, I do a show, I do Facebook Live readings every Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. And everybody goes crazy. Everybody loves the show. So don't miss it on Monday night.
Okay, I won't. I will do that. Thank you very much.
Okay. You're welcome, Maria. Thank you so much for calling. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay,
and good luck with everything. Okay? Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. I have to say, it is truly a blessing to do what I do. The gift that I have is absolutely incredible. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed to have this gift that was given to me, that I was born with, or that was given to me after my mom's passing. For those of you that don't know, I lost my mom 3 days after my 5th birthday, and it wasn't a very nice thing, let me tell you. And for many, many years, I suffered with anxiety and depression. And because of this, I am helping by healing the world, by giving people healing messages from their loved ones on the other side. When I was younger, I always said I wanted to be a grieving counselor or a grievance counselor because I could relate to their pain. After losing a sibling or a mother or a father, I could relate to their pain, and this is how I wanted to help people. And it's come to fruition, but in a different way. I didn't have to go to school for this. That's the best part. I didn't have to go to 5 years of university to get a degree or to become a social worker or psychologist, which I've always had interest in. I was always healthcare field. I loved working in healthcare, and I did that for many years as well. And just loved helping people. So I just want to say thank you to all of you that follow me on this journey, and for those of you that are just tuning in. I'm Ivana Figueredo, the ButterFly medium, world-renowned psychic medium, and I'm always here on Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time to give you messages from the other side. So why don't we continue our show, as we do have more callers waiting. And by the way, I am so very sorry that I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the show. I'm not used to mentioning this, but I do mention this on my Facebook page. When you are calling in, any Canadians or anyone from the U.S., know that this is the phone number for the show is a U.S. calling number. So if you do not have a U.S. long distance plan, guys, that is, of course, you'll have long distance charges on your cell phone or home phone. And also any callers from the U.S. that are 111 caller, area code 111, or private or blocked callers, The producer cannot take those calls. I don't know what the reasons are behind the scenes. I don't do behind the scenes, but I wanted to mention that. Okay, guys, so thank you so much. Let's take our next caller. Caller number 917. Hello, caller 917. What is your name and where are you from, please?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Tim, and I'm calling from New York. Thanks for taking my call.
From New York? Wonderful.
Yes, indeed.
I'm sorry. What did you say your name is?
Tim. Yes, it's Tim. Tim.
Oh, Tim. Wonderful. I wasn't sure if you said Jim or Tim.
No problem. That's a common thing. So I was looking. I'm sorry. Can you hear you?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I had a question regarding. I am trying to tap into, I guess, my guides, spirits, anything on the other side, trying to give me a little bit of a boost and some direction in where I'm going career-wise, job-wise. On my own, I'm not getting anywhere on my own. So of late, I've tried to get a little routine, 10 to 15 at night, start off a little meditation where I'm just giving out what I'm thankful for, and then trying to intention set. Do you see anything opening up in the next coming months, or any? I don't know if I don't sleep much, which I'm told is kind of hard to get messages if you're not rested. So I'm trying to change that. But so far, I'm getting nothing. But I was wondering if you saw anything opening up.
All right. Well, thank you so very much, Tim, for calling, and I hope that you've been listening to this show for the entire show, and hopefully you tune in on Thursdays. But thank you. I do want to answer that for you. It's funny that you say you don't sleep at night. Welcome to my world. Sometimes when I wake up, I cannot get back to sleep, and that is because I'm highly intuitive. Everything is, I'm very sensitive to everything, sound, noise, light, and I'm sure you are as well, because you are intuitive. So you are intuitive yourself. One of the first things that I wrote about you is business. So it's funny that you say you were self-employed. However, it wasn't working out for you. But I laughed when you said that because I wrote down why, and then I wrote down blockage. And this is what Spirit is showing me. They're asking me, why didn't work? Excuse me. Why is it not working out for you to be self-employed? And then what they showed me is that there are blockages. So what's happening is your fear-based living. So one of the first few things I want to tell you is when we are fear-based living, nothing can come to fruition, because what's happening is you are living in fear. Oh my gosh, what if this business doesn't work out? Oh my God, what if I don't get the money? Oh my God, oh my goodness, what's going to happen if I can't pay the rent or my mortgage or my car payment or my insurance, whatever. What's happening to you is this. Your fear-based living, and it's okay that you don't sleep. The reason why you're not sleeping is because you're sensitive, and your body and your brain and your soul and your spirit is tapping into energies, into a higher realm, into something totally different. They're also asking you to forgive yourself. I don't know why, or to forgive and let go. Maybe somebody else in your life. I don't know, but this is what they're showing. One of the big cards that I got for you is keep the faith. And I will tell you from a lifetime experience, let me just tell you, not a story, but let me just give you some advice on this, and also what Spirit will show me for you. What they're saying right now for you is what's happening when you're fearing all this, it won't happen for you. So the universe is, you're blocked because you're not trusting in the universe. And it's happened to me many times where I've been blocked because, I started a business, but business wasn't coming, the money wasn't coming in. But of course, it's not going to come to you. You also have to go and get it. But at the same time, it's what are your beliefs? Are you always living in doubt or fear that it's not going to happen? If this is what's happening in your life, then of course, it's not going to come to fruition. But if you start believing, which is what I always say, if you believe, you shall receive. If you believe, you shall succeed. Always, always believe that you will get to where you're meant to be and where you want to be. So if you want to have a very successful business where your revenues are $1 million a year, then you know what? You can have that. as long as you believe it, as long as you believe it in every ounce of you. For me, I said it in 2016, at the end of 2016, I kept saying to Jim, something is about to happen. I feel it. There's going to be a surge in 2017 in the new year. There's going to be this huge surge. Something is going to be exploding for me. And it is happening. It's all coming to fruition because why? I felt it. I believed it. And I always say, you watch. One day you will see me on the Ellen DeGeneres show. And that's because I believe I will be there. I know I will be there. And that's the way everybody should think. That's the way you need to be thinking right now about your business or your spirituality or where you want to be. If you want to tap into the other world, you know what? Pull out your cards or have a friend come over, sit down, get a book and write whatever comes to you when that person is sitting with you and start like that. Start like this. But if there's a business that you want to get into where you want to talk about healing, you can do it. Or if there's a business that you do Reiki or massage therapy or teaching how to meditate, whatever, the native drum, you know, if you're teaching people how to use a native drum, whatever it is, always believe that you can do it. And you will, I promise you will do it. As long as you keep believing it each and every day, you got to wake up and know in your own heart it's going to happen. I did this for many, many, many years. People always said to me, I don't know how you do it, but it's like you got horseshoes up your ass. Pardon my expression. And it wasn't about having horseshoes. It was about my thought, my vision, and where I wanted to be. And you know what? I've been from many different businesses and I've worked doing many different things. I was happy, but it's not where I was meant to be. So, I did interior decorating. I had a staffing agency. I had a cleaning business, but I've always done my readings. And I know that spirit needs me to be here to give healing messages to the world. And this is where I'm happy. And this is where I'm meant to be. And that's what I'm doing now. But you need to believe it in order to achieve it. Don't live fear-based anymore. Have your visions, write it down. The laws of attraction are so amazing. If you know how to work it, it is so amazing. Manifestation is actually very easy, in a sense. It is. It's easy. You can visualize whatever you want. Make a vision board and you'll get there. But Tim, what I'm feeling for you, and also they showed me angels around you, and they showed me Archangel Michael. So if you can, please look up the meaning of Archangel Michael. I can't tell you the meaning, but they're showing me Archangel Michael for you. I want you to look it up and find out whatever the meaning is for you. There's hidden messages in there for you. Whatever those messages are, I don't know, but they're saying go ahead and do what it is that you're meant to be doing. Right now, it might be a bit of a difficult start for you. But what is it that you want? How badly do you want it? Do you want to work for yourself or do you want to work for somebody else? You do want to work for yourself, True?
Ultimately, yes. I wanted to do a blend of both where I have my 9 to 5 and then something else. We need some outside revenue, so I'm not just dependent on the 9 to 5.
Right.
And ultimately leading to financial freedom. But yes.
Sure. Of course. And that would be nice. One of the other cards I got for you was volunteer. So you could possibly do some volunteer work somewhere. I don't know why they're showing volunteer, but there could be many reasons why they're showing volunteer, but they're showing volunteer. And also a new exercise program. So maybe start walking more, drink more water, do whatever it is to change that the thoughts that your mind is having, that fear-based living, going out in nature and, in breathing in fresh air is amazing, especially when you're stressed or when you have high anxiety levels. So do some walking, drink lots of water.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate the time. I'll wait for the Facebook Live. Check you out on Facebook Live.
You're welcome. Well, thank you so very much, and good luck with everything. And, of course, always keep in touch, okay?
You got it.
And don't forget, keep the faith and always believe.
Gotcha. Thanks.
All righty. Thank you very much, Tim. Have a great day in New York. So we're going to take one more quick caller, caller 352. Hello, caller 352. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, this is Cindy, and I'm calling from Florida.
Oh, hello, Cindy from Florida. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm very well, thank you. Where in Florida are you?
North Florida, the Panhandle.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice. I've been to Florida a couple times, and I really enjoyed it. And what can I do for you, Cindy? We just have a few minutes left, so I'll quickly do what I can for you, either answer a question or connect with a loved one. What would you like to do?
Do you have any insight on what you see coming for me for relationships?
All right. I just pulled out my deck of cards for you, well, the cards I've been using, and the very first card that flipped over was family changes. Have there been some family changes already?
Yes.
Okay. So right now they're saying those family changes are, of course, you are where you're meant to be. And also they're showing me windfall, the windfall card. So something obviously is going to be happening in your life where it's going to be like a windfall. It's going to be very positive. It's going to be, I was going to say it's going to be a lot of positive, and there's lots that's going to be happening. And also the support card is also a card that I received for you, and also your decisions and retirement. I don't think you're in retirement, but I think that they're talking about your relationship retirement, that you've retired a relationship already. Is this true?
Yes.
Okay.
A year ago.
So, okay. So don't worry about what's happening right now. There will be a windfall happening for you, but right now is just not the time for you. Just like I think there was a similar call before, and another card that I just received for you is courage. Just have courage. It will happen. It's just maybe, again, right now, and I said this on one of the previous callers, or for the previous callers, if it's not happening, don't force it to happen. Sometimes it's not meant to happen right away. Sometimes we need to wait a little bit. We need some healing. We need to learn from that. We need to grow from that before we can jump into another relationship or be with another person in our lives. So this is, or maybe even just a friendship. But you can always start friendships and go from there.
Okay.
So changing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Welcome. Changing. Sorry, I was just going to say
you.
changing your emotions. They're talking about emotions. So changing your emotions have gone from up to down, but there's going to be some balance. You have balance now. They're saying, why wreck it? So they're asking you to keep on going the way you're going right now. And they're showing the sentimental feelings card. So kind of like a compassionate person, you're very sentimental with your things and your feelings, and also a lot of self-care, which they're saying good for you. All righty, you're welcome. I hope that this will be helpful for you. Good luck. And once again, don't force any relationship to happen. If someone ever says to you, I'm not ready for a relationship, don't push it.
Oh, well, I haven't been looking. I just was wondering if there was anything on the horizon.
Yeah, it will happen. Sometimes it just takes time.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for the message.
You're welcome. Oh, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye, Cindy. All righty. Well, another wonderful show that just happened here on the Goldilocks production show. I am Ivana Figueredo, your host, the Butterfly Medium, world-renowned psychic medium, and as always, I'm here to give you messages on the other side or from the other side. And if you have not checked out my website, please do so at thebutterflymedium.com, and also check out my Facebook page, like and share. Ivana, the Butterfly Medium, world-renowned psychic medium. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great day, and I'm sending you many blessings. Bye-bye for now.
You're listening to Love Advice with Leanne. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Leanne. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Why, in your professional opinion, do you never take my calls off the air?
Is this Carl?
Yep, it's Carl. I mean, we had a few dates. Everything was great. I thought,
Well, you know, when you switch to Geico, you could save a lot of money on car insurance.
Okay, awesome.
You should call them.
I will.
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.